Hey mamas, this is Playfully Faithful Parenting, and I'm your host, Joy Wendling. I'm a seminary grad and children's and family minister turned stay-at-home mom to my 5 girls. Spiritual parenting is my calling, and it's my passion to help other mamas disciple their kids using the power of play and their own authentic daily walk with Christ. If you're a mama who wants to introduce your kids to Jesus and watch as the Holy Spirit transforms their lives, this is the place for you. I'm so glad you're here. So let's dive in and see how we can partner with God today. Hello, mamas. It is Theology Thursday. It is going to be a short and sweet episode. We have a wonderful family friend staying with us this week, and so I just needed to pop away, but I am looking forward to getting back, spending time with my family. I wanted to share one of the things. So this sweet family friend is 19 and has no kids of her own, but she is a nanny. And she said to me, like she said multiple times, how hard parenting is. But she said today, as we were in the car, parenting is hard. But if being a Christian makes it harder to parent, then it seems like you're doing it wrong. It should make it easier to parent because we have Jesus. And I thought that was so beautiful and so profound, especially coming from this 19-year-old with no kids of her own. And so I wanted to share that beautiful word with you. And then, so today I'm going to share a verse and a prayer for you, and then we're going to all be off and able to play and spend time with our families and God. And I look forward to being back with you all on Monday. So today we're reading Luke 10, verses 41 and 42. And this is where at the end of the chapter where Mary and Martha are preparing their home and themselves for Jesus's visit. And when they get there, Martha is so upset because Mary is just sitting at Jesus' feet and Martha's working up a storm. And it says, but the Lord said to Martha, "My dear Martha, you are worried and upset over all these details. There is only one thing worth being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her." And how perfect is that verse with what our sweet friend Phoebe said about parenting, how we only have one thing to worry about, and that's Jesus and pursuing him and letting do his job. And so I just thought that was really beautiful thoughts. And then I wanted to share with you a prayer from To Light Their Way by Kayla Craig. So this is a prayer for the overwhelmed. So I don't know what you've got going on. We took a little family adventure today to an island about an hour and a half ferry ride away. And that meant waiting in ferry line, which is about an hour there too, plus 45 minutes to get to the ferry, and then driving around on the island we went to. And so that was a lot of car time today for our littles. And by the end, there was definitely some moments of overwhelm. But there are some of you who may just live in overwhelm. And so this prayer is for all of you, whether you feel overwhelmed in moments or whether your life just feels overwhelmed. Here it is. Oh God, help us resist the lie that we are alone in the swirl of parenting in the world at large. For you hold our children, and indeed all of us, in the palm of your hand. Oh God, as we stay awake at night, wondering how we will make it through another week, wondering what our children's lives will look like in the future, give us peace and breathe empathy into us, for the need is all around. Oh God, help us to focus on right now, even in our exhaustion, in our frustration, and in our loneliness. Help us to be awake to you in the world, in the form of a crying baby in our arms, or a child in need of help with schoolwork, or a hungry neighbor on the corner. Oh God, we don't have to tell you that we live in a reality with so much need, both in our homes and in our broader community. And it's easy to feel like whatever we do is just a pebble. Oh God, remind us that you are present to each individual heart and every communal cry. Give us strength for the day and a bright hope for tomorrow. So good. This book has just been such a delight to me and helped me to pray for others in ways that I might not be able to on my own. And so I'm just so appreciative of Kayla Craig taking the effort and time and heart and prayer and discernment to write. And again, it's called To Light Their Way. So mamas, I pray you have a wonderful weekend, that you feel some of God's peace and that you get to play. And on behalf of God, thank you for loving and playing with his kids. Have a great weekend. Bye, mamas. Well, mamas, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me on Playfully Faithful Parenting. I'd love to keep the conversation going over on the socials. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you felt encouraged or equipped by today's show, do me a favor and leave a review. I can't wait to hear your story. Till next week, keep playing and pointing those littles to Christ.